Hello everyone. Don't know how long the stream's gonna last, but welcome to the Napa Break Series Championship race. So we're underway green here at Maryland Speedway. Of course. He did not get rid of the trails and the draft makers. Get these real quick, just in case. Fucking God. In case we have a start, which. We'll delete him anyway. Is that good on stream? Lap 5 of the Napa Break Series Championship. King on the top lane. The 07 of Piano on the bottom. Both of these guys are fighting for a championship. They're going to be a very boring race that is just 4 championship contenders. Nobody else. All 4 drivers here today are racing for a championship. The G2 has been dead since the whole playoffs because people don't want to race because they're eliminated, or you're like Real Boy and you've been grounded for 4 years because of 1D on your report card. Getting on the lead in that 07 Starbroad Racing Toyota. Draft trails here for no fucking reason at all. .24 flicker for Bear Motorsports. Already about 11 seconds back, just 10 laps into the race here. Not looking too great for him so far here in Maryland. He'll shut the fuck up. Stop using him. Love it when engine sounds break. All to the back bumpers, a 10 of King. There he goes, right past him on the inside. But here comes the 07, right back to him. A little bit of a battle for the lead here, but Dragon and Flicker continuing to lose time, I believe. Oh yeah, Flicker nearly 17 seconds back. Let's go tune the drivers VC real quick and let's see how this is going.
So reset your internet, reset your internet or something.
I'm on hotspot right now, so that's the only good thing I have because my internet's ass.
Your best hope right now is a constant, which I have that will happen this race.
I'm gonna rejoin.
So from what we heard there, Flicker is having some internet issues as for him being lapped and now down pit road to rejoin the race. He'll likely be 1 or 2 laps down when he gets back. Why are we messing with laps? Keep them how they are. Piano and King fighting for the lead in the championship here, going on to lap 18 of 185. That FedEx number 07 and that bubbly sparkling water number 10. He's gonna dive it in. The 10 of King dives it in. Number 10 for 10 wins. By far the most dominant driver by 2 or 3 times over anyone else this season in D2. Roughly a second back, second championship standings for this race. Whichever of these 4 championship contenders come out on top, they are the champion. Whether it's a 4-wide finish, whoever, across the line first is your champion. It doesn't matter how bad you've done this race. The only lap that matters is the last one. That's the only lap you need to lead, is the last lap. If you lead last lap, you are the champion. You've worked enough to get here, now you need to work through this race and get to the end. Leading into 1 and 2, King just over a second back, Dragon nearly 7 seconds back. Flicker is rejoining, he is not back in yet. He may have parked it. He parked it. Wow. 24F Flicker has parked it. And Piano will be leading. Moment. Great race, D2. Great race. Show up for shit. Literally only 4 people show up, and that's Piano, King. Dragon not as much, but at least 3 of these 4 guys are almost always at, especially King. Now King nearly 2.5 seconds back. Piano, the better driver through 25 laps, or through 24 laps of this race. Still a heck of a lot of racing to go, though. Maryland Speedway is the definition of short track racing, but not today. We have no people. Be better with 6 to 8 people, like a normal short track, but we only got 3. Not even half of the field limit. Over 2.5 seconds now, Piano has this lead. And Dragon, 9 seconds back. Getting kind of close to being lapped here, but pit strategy will come into play here any moment, I believe. Beautiful FedEx scheme on the number 07. Look at King's scheme. Pretty decent bubbly scheme. I hate the water. It tastes like piss or like piss drenched alcohol. Let's go look at Dragon. Dragon scheme. I like it. Don't know what the hell it is, but I like it. Could have used up that door space a little more with either design or sponsor, but you know, whatever. I mean, Dragon's got a pretty good line right there. That for the majority of that lap. I don't see how he's losing so much time. Let's watch him right here. Maybe he's just slow. Like, he's got a pretty good line from what I can see. Maybe he's just slow compared to the other. He's down pit road. Pit strategies will be underway. Piano leading. And now he's coming to the backstretch. Only about 50% of the stands are filled here at Maryland. This is a very boring, chilled out, casual race here at Maryland. Not many fans of the stands today. That's because they know D2 is inactive now, so why show up? You can watch on TV from home. Being right here. And Piano down pit road now. King Holland booking it off. 3 and 4. Let's watch Piano as he has to pit. Perfect pit box. He'll be just fine. Let's go back to King. Let's see. Will he retake the lead? He's halfway down the backstretch. Here comes Piano. Trying not to speed as he exits pits. That'd be the worst thing. He is out of pits just fine. He's got to get up to speed. All the way to the backstretch. He will keep his lead. Probably the same distance. About half a lap ahead of King. Well, corner half, 2 corners ahead of King. Very good lead. Very good pit stop by Piano for the first stop. Since there's nothing happening in this race. Yep. Since nothing is happening. Take a look here. These two are the ones
This is
for
the
the
battle that
championship.
everybody is watching.
This is 2011 Stewart and Edwards. The 3 car really popped off during the playoffs, just like Carl Edwards. The 71 balanced and great all season. This is an exact replica of the 2011 Sprint Cup.
The Panda League.
We skip on. I drove my BGE Ford
To D3.
and Truck Series champion. That bronze trophy is waiting for his touch.
Water out of turns
No, I was
3 and
saying.
4.
To the white flag.
White flag for the season.
The first D3 championship, and it was a decent one at that.
Water.
Good battle like 2011. Water, you're dominant all day for Dodge, will come home with 6 wins and will win the championship.
And Dodge
It's
wins.
over. Yay.
And now we gotta listen to Supreme.
It was so
There was your D3 championship right there last night. Typical Forza, hated it, boring, you know. Yeah. From the booth with a few people, it was pretty entertaining, honestly. I'd probably give it, out of entertainment, 8 out of 10. Right, racing product, 7 out of 10. Probably give it overall like a 7.5, 8 out of 10. This race, a 1. Because there's no people. We come back on lap 47, 185. By nearly 7.5 seconds, Piano does have the lead, getting close to lapping number 05 of Draga, another championship contender here at Maryland Speedway. In just 2.5 hours, we'll have an hour and a half to 2 hours of madness here at Maryland Speedway. Because the Napa Auto Parts Cup Series D1 Championship is tonight at 7 p.m. Forza Torino TL Supreme, 2 Fords, a Dodge, and a Toyota will be taking each other on in a no mercy championship battle here for 200 laps at Maryland Speedway. It is sure to be a chaotic, drama-filled race. Good or not, we'll see. I wouldn't bet on it. D2 had the potential to be good. D3 was pretty decent. D1, we will see about it. Remember to tune in here in about 2.5 hours, and we will get down to business. I will be streaming D1. I will not be racing. This will be my first winless season because I'm not racing Maryland. I probably would win Maryland anyway. But, 53 laps through it. Nearly 9-second lead now by Piano, that FedEx number 07 for Trackstar Racing. Trackstar Racing, formerly Milkman Motorsports. Used to be a Chevy team. They were pretty damn good as a Chevy team. In D1 at least. And then once Milkman left and Zach took over, which he doesn't really know how to own a team. He still doesn't. But Teal has, I believe, part ownership. Teal pretty much runs Starbroad and Trackstar. Zach really doesn't have much. Kind of lets Teal do everything. Once Trackstar was took over by Zach, and part Teal and switched to Toyota, they've been a decent force in D3 and D2, not D1. But D2 and D3, they've had some decent force. They're looking to become one of the big top running teams in all three series next year, league wide. Be exciting to see how Trackstar performs throughout all of 2023. Let's see if they'll get a championship today. King, your not points leader, your championship, not championship leader, wins leader. King has done 3 times better than anyone this season. Your dominant driver, the most races, the most wins, most top 5s, most top 10s, best average finish. King is the most dominant driver we've had in NAPRA history, just ahead of Forza by just a smudge. And that's in just one full-time season. He is starting to fade away your Maryland. And this will likely be green all the way through. There's like a 5% chance for caution, I'd say. And that's just if somebody runs out of fuel on the track or something weird. But, I mean, he's over half a lap behind the leader. He's really seemed to... What? Okay, no stream.